What's going on, everybody? It's Trey Neo here, and welcome back to another live day trading recap video. Today, I've got a handful of live recorded trades to show you all. You all get to see in real time where I enter, where I exit on the 1 minute chart of SPY using our strategy. And then, of course, at the end of the video, like always, we pull up the trader view stats so you all can see the equity curve and the detailed stats of the strategy since we've started using it. So hopefully you're excited for it. If you are, please take the half second, hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the red subscribe button. Let's go and get into the live trades. But I do believe we want to be longing this dip out of open. Even though we are below the MA, like I said, I have taken that out of consideration on the algorithm because I have found more profit without it. Yep, we are long here. I am long SPY here at 437.73. Open dip, buying the weakness. Once again, I know people are going to be confused because it's below the MA line, but taking the MA out of the long made the strategy make a lot more money. It's something that I've optimized, right? That's part of optimization. Really nice push immediately. Really nice push immediately. We're not looking to sell until up here, though, right now. I might exit half. I might not wait until all the way up here to sell all, because that's kind of crazy. I don't know if we're going to pop immediately back up there in the next 5 minutes, although we could. Anything could happen, obviously. That's why we have mechanical edges. I'm actually going to here. I'm selling half here. It's a really nice pop immediately, so I'm taking some there. We were up 30 bucks there at highs where I was selling half. We're still in 40 shares, so not quite half sold. But taking some into the push here. Trade zero is frozen. Oh no, Paul. You're getting your push on PIK too. That's the worst, brother. Hope it comes back for you. Has trade zero been having a lot of problems lately? I feel like I've heard a lot of complaints in chat about trade zero lately. I've never used it. Okay, we are still up $15 in this trade, but getting rolled over into here a little bit. Glad I sold half where I did. It's a good decision. Still in 40 shares here. IMPP red to green. Yep. Red to green break there on IMPP. Very glad I decided to sell 35 where I did there. SPY low a day. PIK perking back up here towards that 650 again. Low float traders trading this. Dang, SPY roll. Wow, what a sell. What a great decision to sell where I did. SPY is rolling pretty hard here. Yeah, the algo's down $30. I'm down, or I'm break even because I sold half where I did. I feel like sometime human interference can beat the algorithm. PIK over 670. There you go, high day break again. What a volatile little ticker that is. Anybody trading PIK this morning? Coming off of its pre-market resistance zone that we've been talking about all morning. That's where it just broke out of, tested, and bounced. Talked about that level since we've been live at 7 a.m. It wasn't formed until 8:18, but still pushing too. Nice. But our trade starting to turn around. We're still looking, so the variables are still the same, even though we're taking longs now below the SMA. The variables are still the same. So we're still looking 8 bars back, which is currently up here. But in 3 minutes, once we hit, obviously, 8 minutes into today, that sell will come way down. We'll be way closer to getting out of this trade. Nice turnaround here, though. Nice turnaround here, though. This is, again, the strategy. Not getting stopped out. Not getting stopped out, panic selling into the red candles, right? It really allows the market makers to do whatever the hell they want, right? Like how many people complain about market makers stop loss hunting them right before big rips? I know we've all done it, right? We've all complained about it. This strategy really allows that to just whatever. Okay, market makers, you want to rip us down right before you rip us up? That's fine. We're not selling down there. Now look at us. Now look at us. Wow. Hello. We're up $50 right now. I'm taking another 20 into this push. Still in 20 shares, but scaling out into the pushes. Really, really nice trade. Once again, everybody and their mother is going to be complaining that they just got stopped out there right before the big push, right? But the strategy, do your thing, market makers. Do your thing. Dump us down. Make everybody bearish. Oh my god, SPY's breaking down. Oh my god, this is a terrible trade. Right. Love it, man. Really do love it. I couldn't help it. I sold all over 438 for a nice gain. Yeah. The strategy is still full in. But since the strategy is looking so high, I'm very comfortable with where I'm scaling out. I'm very comfortable with it. That's something I would like to look into doing, is seeing if I could get the strategy to not calculate off of yesterday's bars and seeing if that improves it. Actually, no. I think I could do that relatively easily in ThinkScript. I mean, I know you can code close, so you can add onto the end of your buy code, you can add and not utilizing bars from yesterday's. I think I could do that. I'll look into it. Because using these bars from yesterday just makes the trade, I don't know, so much like wonkier. Okay, we are now, the next bar is going to be the 8th minute. Okay, so we're still looking up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Oh, never mind. We're looking here now. If it breaks this high, we're out. If it breaks the high of this becomes the exit candle now. So we are now on today's bars, since we are now at 9:38. The Duke, thank you for following. We haven't broken it yet. It's not a sell candle yet. But we are only in 20 shares now. We've been scaling out on the pops. Scale the pop. We're up 45 bucks right now in the first trade of the day. Love to see it. Still in 20 shares, obviously. NIO is ripping? Is it? Are all the Chinese stocks ripping? I know that Biden is on the phone with Russia's president. I don't know if anything has come out of that yet. I haven't heard Charlie say anything in the news in my ears. Okay, this is now a sell bar. Wherever this bar closes, we are out of the rest of this trade because this bar is over this high. So wherever this bar closes, we're out. But yeah, Chinese stocks I can't talk. Chinese stocks seem to be strong right now. Why not use pre-market bars? I've just found it's less profitable. It's just in the back testing, I have found that having pre-market on hurts it. Once again, the beauty of code, right? So you can easily test things like that. I'm sure there is ways to use pre-market bars and to make it profitable too. There probably is ways to do that. But currently, this is the most profitable I have found. All right, 15 seconds. We're up 40 bucks right now. I'm very happy with both of my scale outs. Scaled out here before the dump, scaled out here before this move. Okay, we are out. Oh, sell the position. Jeez Louise, it takes so long. All right, 40 bucks in the first trade. Very, 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 very nice. Very happy with that. Pretty simple little trade there. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Don't panic. The next dip, we're not selling dips, right? We sell the rip, it dips on us. Okay, we're not panicking. Sell the rip, sell the rip. This wasn't really a rip, it just happened to be over this bar, but you still get it. You still get it, right? I'll get short here, okay. I actually got a little bit of a better entrance in the algorithm. I didn't know the algo was about to short that. Why did we short that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, what's my... I'm not going to lie, I'm not 100% sure why we shorted that, but if the algo does it, I do it. That's what you're supposed to do. My short is set to... Here's the code, by the way, if you want the code. I give it to you guys for free, right? I'll make sure you guys can still see the trade as well, but short is... If it breaks a high of 6 bars ago... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bars ago was down here. We were obviously over that. That's why it shorted. Okay, fair enough. I wasn't ready for it. Oh, shoot. I am lost right now. It just covered. Sorry. Why is it... Sorry, I changed my variables around, and I'm trying to understand them myself. So let's pull the... I am out of that trade for a $9 loss, whatever. But let's pull the code back over. So it also covers if it breaks the low of 5 bars ago. So close this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it shorted because it was over this bar, and then it covered because it was below this bar. I get it. It's a little bit of a wonky situation there, but if the strategy takes it, I take it. Strategy's proven profitable. I took the trade. Small loss. It's unfortunately starting to roll a little bit before we get in, but... I just shorted and immediately got out there. We lost $2. The strategy longed. I'm actually long here. Sorry, I went the wrong way. I thought we were about to short that. We actually longed it. Sorry, I've got to get my studies. Together. What I'm looking at, like this study is confusing me. I thought it wanted to short this candle. I wonder if the buy, because it did meet the buy too. I wonder if the buy overwrites. Anyway, we are long 75 shares right now, and we are up, obviously. I'm selling half here into this push, because I know it's about to sell anyway on the next bar. So I'm going to sell half here into this push. I'm sorry about my own confusion this morning. But changing the strategy around so that the longs aren't... So this is now a sell candle wherever it closes, my last 40 shares. But changing the strategy around to long, no matter what, below the SMA or not, made it kind of confusing today. I'm a little bit confused at where the strategy is about to get in and out. But even with the confusion, we're up $60. Be confused as you want, as long as I'm making $60, I'm happy. I have to get a better study written. That takes that into account so that I can predict better where the strategy is about to take its trades. This candle closes in 25 seconds. Scroll this down a little bit so we can see that. We already exited half, so we're only in 40 shares now anyway. We exited half at 438.118 or 438.18. No, wait, no we didn't. We exited half at 438.41. That was just taking the average because I accidentally shorted. Okay, we are out. Up $50. Very nice. I think it does this calculation first. So if it meets the buy and the short, I think it's buying. I think that's what happened there and confused me. It just got short. I'm not ready. I'm going to get a better entrance than the algorithm here because it did spike up a little bit. But now we are short. Okay, see, this time, it's not a buy, it's not below the red, and it is above the green, so it is a short. Okay. I think that's what happens. Like, I think if it's a short and a buy, I think the buy overrides because it's first. But anyway, we are short here at 438.28. Unfollow, write hateful comments. Do you still day trade low float, or are you all into SPY now? I would like to get things like this written for low floats too, and it is something I'm working on in the background. I haven't really found anything as good as this yet, as good as this coded think script strategy is for SPY. So right now I'm focused on SPY, but I am working on low floats, other types of stuff too. I'm not limiting myself to only SPY. It's just what I found is the most profitable right now, the most useful. We are short. We are getting pushed into a little bit. Harder to test gainers as they pump and dump. Well, it's harder to test gainers in general because testing a strategy for a ticker like SPY is easy. Because I always have something to run it against. If testing low float gainers is hard, because every day it's a different ticker, right? So you can't just like run a report for 30 days and take the information. You have to like run a report for the ticker for that day over and over and over again. So it is a lot more work. It's a lot more work. So what I'm trying to do is get a scan created that scans and pulls the type of stocks I want to trade. Because then I think I can run the report against that scan. Moses 1919, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're getting squeezed into here, by the way. We are almost red on the day now. No bueno. Strategy actually is red. Strategy went down 25 bucks now. We are outperforming the strategy this morning, which is a big bonus. That's my goal, right? My goal is to be doing what the strategy does. Because I've seen the strategy's 12-month P&L curve. If I'm doing what the strategy's doing, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And if I'm beating it like this, that's even better. Purity of Essence. That's a really sweet name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Sweet name? I don't... Purity is just a sweet word, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, Android, you're working on a low float scanner. Is that what you're doing? Can you run the report against your scan so that you don't have to run the report against each individual stock? I'm looking to apply my strategy buying SPY calls or puts instead. Looking good so far, but the volatility is insane. Don't know if it'll last. This style of trading, like buying breakdowns, shorting breakups, is definitely more profitable when VIX is higher, for sure. You can see that in the 12-month P&L curve as well. It was still profitable the 10 months prior, but in the last 2 months, it like really ticked up even a little bit more, right? So when the VIX eventually calms down, when the volatility eventually calms down, we either have to optimize this differently, or maybe we move into a different strategy completely. We're always looking to improve, right? We're always looking to maximize gains. We don't need to just, look, I made a code. I'm going to run this forever, right? The idea of having this code and having back-tested edges, though, gives us an advantage because we know that we can code and optimize and change, right? Change to the market conditions. So the cover is 6 bars back. It's still looking to cover all the way down here. It's still looking to cover in profit. Funnily enough, it's still looking to cover in profit. Starting to break down a little bit. We are obviously still red in the trade. We are in at 438.28. It is at 438.55. But starting to break down for us a little bit. Come back in our direction a little bit. It's just like any business. You need to constantly be improving. Otherwise, the competition will eat your life. Yeah. You should always be getting better. Yeah. You should never get hung up in, oh, this is what I do now. Like, always, there's always ways you can get better. You should be trying to get better every day. I don't care if you especially if you just got started, but I don't care. I've been trading for 7 years. I'm a profitable trader. I've been doing it for 7 years. I still try to improve every day. I still feel like I'm learning something new every day almost. The stock market there's so much to know about the stock market. I feel like after coming up to 7 years, this summer is 7 years. So let me not lie to you, 6 3/4. But I still feel like I learn something new every day. Especially streaming this and like having chat to talk to and there's 130 people in here now, having you guys to talk to. You guys help teach me stuff too. You really do. We're back to green in this trade, by the way. Is it? It's not quite covering yet, though. The cover is down here still. The cover is down here still, the low of this candle. So it's not quite covering here yet. Crazy, though. And it could rip back against us again. It could. But it's crazy how down we were. We were down 50 bucks. I think we were down like 60 bucks, actually. Don't panic. Right, back to green. We're not out yet, though, either. It could easily rip back against us. It could easily rip back against us here. But do as the proven strategy does, and everything will be okay in the long run. GME is 85. GME, GameStop had earnings, got worked on yesterday. 85, isn't that a bounce? Oh yeah. GME is bouncing nicely. GME is bouncing nicely. Go on, apes. You're only down 2% now. Who followed me? Amble. Oh, Am Blessed. Thank you for the follow. Oh, a lot of nice names following me today. Purity of Essence. Am Blessed. Look at the nice people following. Oh, we're out here. Cover here. I think we lost... Wait, no. Wait, yes. We lost about $10 in that trade. But once again, we were down over 60. We don't panic. Let the market makers do what they got to do. No panic. Break down for us. Okay, we'll get out. Take our $10 loss and move on. Oh, that's a bad fill. Spy ripped as I entered. That was a bad fill versus the strategy. But we are long here at 438.66. Oof. Nice push. Nice push. It's looking over this green line to sell. So currently looking over this bar here to sell. Nice push. I'm taking half here. Still in 40 shares. Biden and China president news are coming out in my ears. I know that Biden is talking to the Chinese president right now. Does make trading SPY a little scary, but we're still working, still making money. We're up $64 now. Okay, this is now a sell candle as well. It did break that green. Very sick. Very, very sick trade. Very, 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 very nice. We're up 67 on the day now. Okay, we are long here. We are long at 439.65. Even though, as a human, I am feeling like SPY deserves maybe a little bit longer of a rollover here. But, once again, you gotta trust. What's the point of building a strategy if you don't trust it? So I'm taking the trade. That's just my human, I guess, 6 3/4 years of trading intuition tells me that SPY needs a longer pullback here, but we're still getting a good entrance. I mean, obviously, we're still buying a nice dip. We're actually currently not looking that high either, because we're currently looking at these bars to sell. So it's actually, in a couple minutes, going to get harder, because it's going to start looking to sell up here. Break even for right now. Not really doing much yet. Come on, SPY. Let's get a little bounce here. Ah, yeah. It is now. It's now looking up here. The sells are now looking up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars back. Yep, is now up here. So strategy's not going to be selling anytime soon, probably. If we get a big, nice bounce like up towards this zone, I'll sell half. If we get a big, nice bounce up towards this 440.2 area, I'll sell half. I mean, shoot, that would be almost 60 cents gained. See what happens. We'll see. I mean, there's a good chance it's a long hold, though. Just for the fact of how volatile this drop is, how high it's looking to sell. So get settled in, grab the popcorn, let's see if we make money in this trade. Shall we, chat? Shall we? Yeah. We were up, what were we up going into this trade? I think we were up $67 on the day going into this trade. So let's see what happens coming out of it. Getting broken down into. Here's that intuition that I had, that I felt like SPY needed a bigger breakdown. But, once again, what's the point of building a profitable strategy if you don't take the trades when they show themselves? Today and yesterday with the huge run-ups, it's quantifiable. It should be something we can code. Yeah, I did consider, like, adding something like, if SPY makes X percentage of move, maybe don't buy the next pullback. But every time I've done something like that, every time I've limited the code to not take trades in certain situations, all it's done is made the P&L go down. Like, I haven't found a situation in which not buying the dip is more profitable than just continuously buying the dip. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Once again, what is this? I think this is day 15 or 16 of the strategy. It's still young. There's Still going to be updates, I promise you. There's updates all the time. You saw updates today. We were longing sub this SMA today. That was an update that we made. We found that was much more profitable to do that. And it obviously worked today as well. Just BTFD, just always. Every dip ever. Long. That's half of, that's halfway how this algorithm thinks, kind of. A little bit more complicated than that, but basically just BTFD. It's probably taking fewer trades, so the total goes down, but the percentage goes up. Yeah, but I don't care, because I'm not paying commissions. I have no commissions, and I'm in a margin account, so I don't care. People will argue that too, like, oh Trey, you're taking so many trades, or oh Trey, you used so much buying power to only make $100. I don't care. Like, I'm not paying commissions. TOS is commission free, and we are over margin. So yes, there's ECN and SEC fees, but they're literally fractions of a penny per trade. Well, I don't care. So really, what I'm going for is gross profit, right? Is it normal to not pay fees in America? It's relatively recent. Robinhood, where we go, we can all shit on Robinhood as much as we want. I will be one of those people with you. But Robinhood, when they came along commission-free, they kind of forced all these other brokerages to go commission-free. So we all may hate Robinhood, but they still did a great thing for us. When did that happen? I think, has it been over a year now since TOS went commission-free? Probably. It probably has been over a year since all the major brokerages started going commission-free in America. All right, we're starting to bounce back up towards our entrance. Nice. Not panic selling the lows, of course. Screw you, Hood. I made a whole video about hating Robinhood on Squirrel Trading on my old YouTube account. I made a whole video about hating Robinhood. It was the day that they froze trading on GME and AMC. Here we go. We're back to green. Don't panic sell the dips. Wait for moves like this. We're still looking up here to sell, though. The sell look is still up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars back is still up here. Yeah. Did say I would sell half on a decent pop, though. I wouldn't call this quite decent yet. We're up 13 bucks. If we get a really nice push here, I'll sell half into it. Nice. Get up to that like just over 440. I'll sell half. Let's go push 440 for the first half sell. I considered taking the half there, but whatever. We're not worried. The strategy's obviously still in. I did consider taking my half there and kind of felt this pullback coming. It is what it is, though. Here, let's trade from this screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Obviously, the exit bars, we exit over the green, right? Obviously, that's coming down as the previous bars come down. So we're getting closer and closer to wanting to actually get out of this thing. Very close. Well, not really. This bar is looking up here. High of this bar we're looking. Come on, Spy. Come on. Let's not get a small bounce and then roll over here, shall we? This could be that small bounce, lower high roll over, huh? Scary. Trust the damn strategy, Trey. Trust the damn strategy. That's why you made it. I think I have chronic paper hands. I don't know the cure. Algorithms are the cure. Coding is the cure. Always find yourself taking profits too fast? Use code. Prove your strategy. You don't even necessarily have to use code. Just prove your strategy, right? When you prove your strategy, then you have much less fear of losing and much less like itch to exit too early because you know you know over the long run the strategy works. Kind of takes all that away when you start really proving statistically a strat, right? Did this just break that high? It did. So this is a sell candle. We are selling the close of this candle. That's what I thought. I still paper hand the algo trades. If you're locking in profit, but you got to be careful with that too. Because if you're selling the upside too early, but you're not selling your losers too early, you're always getting out of your losers where you're supposed to, but you're consistently selling the winners too early. You got to be careful with that because that starts to eat into the actual R&R. That starts to eat into the actual edge, right? I think it's really cool and honest of you to talk about the intelligence of a strategy and proving it. I just want to help you guys make money. That's it. I wish I knew about this 6 years ago. I really, really, really do. If I can help teach you guys about it and I literally give you guys the damn algorithm, if I can help you all make money, that makes me happy. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's what I'm here for. That's why I make content. Anyway, we're out of the trade. $86 up now today. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty, so those were all the trades from the morning session today, and it is so far the only trades I have taken today. I do go live again. It's a Friday. I always stream Power Hour on Friday. So if you're watching this video right when it dropped, I am live over on Twitch. But during Power Hour this afternoon, I will be trading more. So this will fluctuate on Monday's video, Monday's live day trade recap. I will show you any fluctuations that we take this afternoon. But that was the morning session. That was the first hour of the day. Obviously, just buying the dips, selling the rips, shorting the pops, covering breakdowns. It's really what I think everybody aims to do. It's a really simplistic strategy, but having it coded out, having it algorithmically tested, just really proves you and really gives you the confidence and forces you to not over trade as well, right? So just some really, really solid trades this morning. We're up $86. Let's go ahead and pull over the trader view so you all can see the stats. This is all trades taken using the strategy over the last, I believe this is 15 days. And you can see this week started here. This first day is the first day of this week. So going into this week, we were up 326. At the end of it, for right now, we're up 597. So what's that? Like $369 that we made this week. That is pretty good. Here's those stats. Obviously, this equity curve looks really, really nice over the last, since we started using the strategy, up $597, just shy of 600 since we started using the strategy, just consistently grinding up to the, obviously, to the upside. Left to right is really, really good. What you want to see out of that. Detailed, 67% win rate. Tracking right about where we're supposed to be with that. The average winner is a little bit smaller than the average loser, but that's tracking right about where it's supposed to track versus my 12-month back test of this thing. And then obviously you can see other detailed stats there. Don't need to cover all of them out loud. If you want to look at them, there they are. Scroll through these if you care for right now. And yeah, that's going to go ahead and start wrapping it up. So once again, it's a solid morning of trading. Strategy's working beautifully. You can see the equity curve. This is why I show you guys my trader view at the end of the videos too, so you can see the actual equity curve, what the strategy is returning to my account. It's working really, really, really nicely. Once again, I've given you all the code. I pasted it in yesterday's video. I had it up on screen today. I'm not trying to keep this from you guys or sell it or profit off of it any other way other than in my own account. So hopefully you guys are able to make use of this idea of mechanical edges, whether it be my exact code or not. Make use of learning how important real mechanical edges are inside of your trading. So hopefully you are doing that. Hopefully you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please hit the like button. It really does help me out. If you're new around here, hit that red subscribe button. We're quickly pushing towards 900 subs, which is awesome. Thank you. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out today's video. I will catch you all in the next one.